Hello, so my topic was on discipline, styles, and practices, and this came about because I just recently moved to California and I wanted a better understanding of the styles here that I was observing and experiencing because I noticed it was very different from what I had been doing prior to moving here, and I was surprised because much of what I had learned was based on research that was done here in the US. So moving here, I expected that's what I would see and what I would learn more about, especially because I do feel like discipline and classroom management work hand in hand together, and I thought gaining a different perspective from a different culture might help that. And but again, I was surprised to see that there was more traditional discipline styles in the different centers, and this was also complemented by the in or more there was more evidence because of my interview with my professional who has been working with who has worked with different centers and also had a similar thought as I did, that most of the centers were taking more traditional styles of discipline, whereas we feel that there's a need to become more progressive with it and a bit more incorporate more positive discipline. So I felt I was very fortunate to find her as a interviewee, and then not just because we had the same mindset, but because she was able to work in different centers and multiple ages groups as well. So my research process was just reading a lot of journal articles and getting books that I can read more about when it came to discipline and different cultures, and different practices as well, and different strategies if there was newer ways that I hadn't heard about. And so one thing that was very common was that many of the children reap the benefits of positive discipline socially, emotionally, and academically. And one of the new terms that I had learned about was the conscious discipline, which was very interesting to me because it was somewhat like a program that they had the teachers go through and not just have them like read the literature on it and incorporate it in the classroom, but they had to go through it themselves. So it kind of, for me, what I understood it to be, it came off like a wellness, well-being check for the teachers and for them, so that they're able to work on that for themselves. They were able to incorporate it in the classroom, and it worked on with the core of SEL, which is social emotional learning. So I feel like that is very important when it comes to development of the children, especially at the early childhood age, um, because that is where their emotional regulation is develops. Moving forward, I think I would like to learn more about conscious discipline, and I do hope that there's as much attention or more attention given to discipline the same way they give this attention to curriculum development. I think this is very important because this is where or how we allow the child to feel safe and secure in the classroom, and that's where you want to provide that environment for learning. So yes, thank you.